What happens to me when I smoke DMT is there's a kind of a going toward it. There's a sequela of events which lead to the antechamber of the mystery. I mean, you take a toke, you feel strange. Your whole body feels odd. You take a second toke. All the oxygen seems to have been pumped out of the room. Everything jumps into clarity. It's that visual acuity thing. You take a third toke if you're able. And you see this thing which looks like a rose or a chrysanthemum, this orange spinning flower-like thing. And then you lay back. It takes it about 15 seconds to form, and it's like a membrane. And then you break through it. You break through it, and then you're in this place. And there's an enormous cheer which goes up as you pass through this membrane.
And they will tell you God's secrets. But it's a funny thing about God's secrets. Still too far complex to transition into a comprehension in this domain we call life. So it just so seems there are no words that can bring it into light. It only takes about a few minutes for you to gather your senses once you zone back, but almost instantly after forgetting a lifetime's worth of information, you turn to me and ask, what the hell was that?
A voice from within. He surely is getting a little worried about his sanity.
It exists everywhere in nature. Human beings make it naturally. The pineal gland is what makes it. What the pineal gland is literally your third eye. When you take this stuff, you encounter the most unbelievably beautiful experience, ultimate wisdom.
I call it the safest way to dream. Me and my dimethyltryptamine. It's taking me places only shamans know you can go. Ever since I've been practicing this thing called walking on water, knowing that my mind is stronger than the new world order. Honestly, I've seen something far more beautiful than still waters on Hawaiian shores. If I had to compare it to anything here, well, looking at the Grand Canyon would just be born. Astronauts ain't even discovered the moons that I've stepped on. Come on, astronomers looking for the wrong worlds to explore. There's a dimension right here that can provide you with theories of life's existence. Terrence McKenna tried to tell you this. Have you looked in the mirror lately? Of course aliens exist. I mean, whose world do you really think this is? How many parallel sides of gods do you think they consist? I've counted 30 so far on my trips. And if you're not afraid of losing your religion, then I invite you to take a hit. Yes, it gets tense, but then again, so is living. But it's best that you relax. the more you fight it, the less the impact. The more you give in, the more you give back. And clear your thoughts, but this moment needs to be embraced. You shall never have it again. A clear mind frame. You wanna talk to God? Just wait. You have no idea what awaits. You want spirits, heavens, languages man hasn't even created. I've been trying to explain it, but nothing can really explain it. But be prepared. This place will open your eyes to your surprise at its moment of intake. It's like realizing, for the very first time in your whole life, you're awake.
People who think there's nothing to this, should actually invest the 10 minutes to find out what's, a 10-minute DMT trip is worth 20 years of academic pharmacology, art history, psychology, and all this other malarkey. Because then you just say, okay, I got it. Another very interesting thing about DMT is it occurs naturally in the human brain. Well, now what's going on here? He's saying the strongest drug, the fastest drug, is the most natural drug. To get into the exotic realms,
Shit.